Five Below is looking like Sephora's little sister right now, if said sister is a little chaotic and messy. And that's the customers, not the employees. You got people swatching eyeshadows, spraying perfumes, eating from the candy tower. Try it before you buy it. Past the chaos, in the beauty aisle, there's some really great things. They have a lot of dupes, a lot of lookalikes, and look, I can finally get my Labubu. Why do all Labubus look like they just got done eating drywall? Remember that episode of My Strange Addiction?
My name is Nicole. I am literally eating my house.
Listen, I do not know much, but I do know you will not be getting your security deposit back. Here we go. We're gonna try out, test out their newest beauty items, so you don't have to sample it in the store. You can just watch this video. This hair repair kit is $5. It comes with a detox shampoo, peptide hair mask, and a peptide hair oil. This line is gonna be a lookalike for the K18. I was really hopeful it was gonna be an actual dupe, but this is just seed oil, so it's not going to do any actual repair like the K18. Now remember, I say this all the time. If you have damaged hair, the best thing you can do is cut it off. Once hair is damaged, you cannot repair that. You can cover it, mask it, fill in the porosity, the holes. You cannot 100% repair damaged hair. Even though this is really great, it's not going to repair your hair, but it will help mask it a lot. The smell is bad. Smell that. Smells like that doTERRA oils. This would be good for a finishing product on the ends, but it will create buildup over time if you overuse it. And when you break down the ingredients on these, it's a basic shampoo and a basic conditioner. I wouldn't call it a detox shampoo at all. So this kit would be great for teens and tweens, those little Sephora girls. So cute. You can go into a store where the average price is $50. How cute. Excuse me, I'm being jealous. I never heard of Sephora at 13. You know what I was using? Wet n Wild from the Rite Aid, 99 cents. So for kids, this is great, but for us adults, this is garbage. These are foam body washes. Oh, whipped body washes, okay. Two different brands, Swirly Coconut Cream and Sweet Treat Caramel Mousse. They're both $5. Let's try the coconut one. Oh, wow. I would waste this. That is fun. The smell smells like Skintimate shaving gel, and here's the caramel one. Whoa. Oh, that smells terrible too, but they have the same texture. This will be fun to shave your legs with. Really, shaving your legs is never fun. It's a chore. Imagine giving this to a child. They'll use this one time and it'll be empty. That will be a $5 bath. You know what it reminds me of? Do you remember this? Jessica Simpson Desserts. This is Kissable Body Cream. Her words, not mine. So lotion you would put on and eat off. And she marketed this to young women, 13, 14, 15-year-old girls. It still tastes good. In those times, I mean, I didn't have this, I was poor, but my friends had this. I thought it was amazing. My mind wasn't going there, but as an adult, how did that pass the marketing table? All those men in the boardroom were like, oh yeah, well that makes sense now, that makes sense. That would not work in today's time. But these are fun, a little nice treat in the shower. But the smell is a -2 out of 10. The Five Below had tons of perfume and they were nice. I was spraying them, sampling, smelled like a Bath and Body Works by the time I got done. And that's the customers, not the employees. You got people swatching eyeshadows, spraying perfumes. This one is called Soft Cloud and it's $5. It's a dupe to Ariana Grande's perfume. This is Ariana Venti. I wouldn't call this an exact dupe. It is kind of close. I always spray the Grande perfume when I go to Sephora. I spray it on myself, but I don't love it enough to purchase it because I wear cologne, fancy cologne. I want to smell like I pay my bills on time. If you're looking for one, Gucci Guilty might I recommend. But this actually doesn't smell bad. I'd give it a solid 7. And for $5, the top notes for this are lavender, pear, and bergamot. The hell? And the top notes for Ariana Grande's are lavender, pear, and bergamot. This is for me, but they had kazoos there. I've never seen a golden kazoo.
In this tutorial, I'm gonna teach you how to use the kazoo.
I guess I've never played the kazoo. You hum into it, not blow it. 10 stars, I'll be working on this. Look at this ridiculous thing. We have body and hair mist. Another dupe to the Touchland one. It is the size of a phone. The size is so obnoxious. It's kind of like those folks who clap when the plane lands. Obnoxious and unnecessary, but I still love it. I know I hate on these Touchland things, but I actually do like the sprayer. It is pretty cool. I just think paying $10 for hand sanitizer is crazy. This was $5. The smell is not great. I wouldn't use it for a body spray. Just get the Ariana Venti, or is it Ariana? I don't know, I'm behind. I do not like pop culture movies. I haven't seen Wicked. I'm not gonna sit through it, and I'm sure as heck not gonna sit through a musical. Ariana, whatever, just get that. As a hair perfume, it'd probably be fine if your hair smelled. I don't have that problem. I shampoo my hair pretty much every day. So for me, this is a pass. The smell is not pleasant at all. This is a dupe to the Unbrush. It was $5. This is the Unbrush, that's $10. And here's the Dollar Tree one, that's $1.25, and I love this Dollar Tree one. So let's see if this one's any better. The Five Below one and the real one, basically the same size. The Dollar Tree one is a little bit larger. They're all the same weight, it seems like. I love these because they're easy to clean, disinfect. If you're trying to grow your hair out or have healthier hair, it starts with scalp health, and just keeping your tools clean is an easy way to do that. So these are really easy to just clean right after you brush your hair. Use in the shower, they're not gonna get moldy, but I would just go with the Dollar Tree one, $1.25. It's basically the same thing. This is a lip mask, pillow pout, little mix of rhinestones and Labubu hair on it. This looks like a JoJo Siwa collab. This is $7. Ooh, it's a jelly texture. I was thinking it was gonna be thicker like the Laneige. Doesn't smell like anything. You apply a generous amount. We want you to use more, waste more, so you'll buy more to boost hydration. All right. Look, it does have a numbing feeling. The texture is odd. It's not Vaseline, not baby oil, and not a jelly, but I like it. What is it? Mineral oil that creates the slip and shine, just like in cheaper hair products. And the Streen S word, I've seen that in hair products. It's the gel, or not gel, but it creates a jelly-like texture. But I don't know what's giving it the numbing effect. I'm assuming pillow pout means you wear it at night while you sleep. I tape my mouth shut with medical tape. My mouth's wide open, and when I wake up, my mouth is really dry. Hurts my teeth almost, if that makes sense. So I just tape it shut. It benefits everyone in the household. After 8, nobody talks to me. I don't know about long term, but for short term, I love it. They also had pH color changing makeup products. We'll start with this one. It was $5. This is a oil blush. It's in a little lip gloss container. Apply a few drops to your cheeks and blend with your fingers. The concept of putting oil on my already oily skin, I don't love that. Whoa. But I guess it gives you that glass skin look. Not to brag, but I'm way ahead on that trend. I have naturally glass skin, oily skin. Finally, it's my turn to own a trend. What do you think? Can you see it? It's actually not terrible. If I didn't have oily skin, I probably would really like it. Where's all this hair coming from? Oh, it may be from, they had these there. I was gonna give this to my niece, but I think I'm gonna keep it. I collect Furbies, old Furbies though. Trauma Reboot, and this one's a pineapple, and I also grow pineapples, so I thought it was a nice mix between my two favorite things. 10 stars. By the same company, Amore. This is color changing blush and a highlighter. Oh, gross. This is the highlighter maybe? No, blush. And this is the highlighter. Did it do anything? How would you, what color would the highlighter turn? Let's try the blush. Ugh. It's that same oily Vaseline, kind of like the products we tried in the color changing video. A lot of those were that oily baby oil. It must have to have oil in order for that product to work. The color changing molecules. The blush looks fine, same shade of pink. The highlighter is just a glitter stick, shimmer stick. And I actually don't like myself with blush. It's just too much work. I think to play around with makeup, this is fine, but wearing it daily, I wouldn't. That's not true. I like the shade of this. It is a little bright Mary Kay-ish, but the texture, again, if you didn't have oily skin, maybe you would like this one. We're gonna wash this off with this cleanser. Pop this off and it looks like a carpet cleaner. It's giving Stanley Steamer. Pump the desired amount into the silicone applicator. Can you see that? Nope. We haven't made enough money on here to get a auto-focusing camera. Gotta push the button. Oh, cool. Look at that. Here's some water. It does not have a scent. We love that. And then you do the Stanley Steamer thing here on your face. Pump some more. When I was a kid, I used to love the Stanley Steamer commercials. Call 1-800-STANLEY or something like that. And one day, to my surprise, the Stanley Steamer van was in our driveway. I'd seen the commercial a million times, so it was really cool to see the van in person, and I felt so rich. People came all the way out here to the middle of nowhere where we only have one Dollar General to clean our carpets. So I asked my mom, are we rich? And my mother, she did have patience with me. She might as well turn into an owl. Her head's doing a 360, looking around, scanning the environment. Honey, we are in a trailer that's damn near on stilts. The Datsun that got ran over by the school bus has peed all over the carpets. Stanley Steamer is a mobile carpet cleaning service. The pee smell is getting out of hand, and this is cheaper than buying new carpets. Oh, okay. Call 1-800-STEAMER. Anyway, I thought they were just visiting us. I didn't understand it at the time. This is made with, pronounce it yourself, acid and tea tree oil. I'm gonna give this a go. I actually like that. Made my skin feel clean. Don't touch it. Honolulu bronzing powder. I love that. This is a dupe to the Benefit Hoola, I think it's called. Bronzer, it looks just like this. You get the applicator brush and the bronzer. Little flower stamp in here, but the pan, let's see if we can get it out. It does look like it is very thin. And it is, so you're not getting much product in here. Can you see that? It is a little dark. It's not bad, I don't really like it. The one I've been using right now, and look, I finally got a makeup bag. I'm no longer using the Ziploc gallon bag. This one was $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. This is what I'm using right now. It's broken, but I really like it. Maybelline City Bronzer, shade 300. See that? It's not too dark, too orange, and it doesn't have any glitter in it. I do not like shimmer or glitter because my face is oily. So this is a pass for me, but it's not terrible. And the brush is cute, but the shape, I wouldn't use that shape either. Soothing Scalp Oil by Spa Life. This is $5. I think they're trying to make a similar product to the Scalp Sync by Biolage. I quit using this, but it was working when I was using it. It's an oil balancing serum. Serum. Smells delicious. You put it on towel dried hair on your scalp, massage it in, and it helps balance the oil. It just basically dries the oil up with alcohol, but it has a lot of other hydrating factors in it, so it doesn't completely dry your hair off to breakage. They have a whole Scalp Sync line. It does work best if you use the whole line. Love this one though, would recommend. I'm almost out. But you apply this to the scalp, let it sit, and it helps break up any dirt, debris, product buildup, breaks up all the gunk. So this one appears to be similar in that it has the rosemary mint, and you apply this on towel dried hair also and massage it in. And just like Biolage, you do not rinse it out. This one does not have alcohol in it. It's more of an oil texture. Oh, that smells really good. It has a very strong mint smell. The Biolage one just smells like Biolage. The shampoo, the salons from the late 2000s. This is year 2080, early 2000s. You know, when you would go to the mall and there was all these hair salons and they would just smell. Well, they would either smell like Perms or Biolage. I'll keep you updated on this. I am interested in it because of the rosemary for the antifungal stuff. We talked about this in one of these videos, I'm not sure, but the extensions, always making sure they're dry and doing scalp treatments with rosemary mint to make sure there's no yeast, bacteria growing because they trap moisture. Hair extension, real hair extension. Right now I've got fusions in. Not my typical go-to, but just so I can wear less. I'm trying to eventually just transition to my natural hair color, maybe, and no hair additions, extensions. These blend a little bit better because its individual hair strands are smaller pieces, but you pretend this is my hair and you wrap extension around it. So if moisture gets in, a lot of bacteria can happen there. Oh, it's a Korean product. I love that. Also really cool, this one has no added fragrance. This one has added fragrance, a lot of added fragrance. That can irritate the scalp, especially if you're in menopause. I find that irritates people more when they're in menopause, fragrances. And some medications, I don't think I'm allowed to use the word. I don't know why. They're getting pretty strict with some of these rules, but the main supplements people are using to change their body drastically and fast, that makes hair color just be crazy, and you can be more sensitive to actual hair products. Although I haven't used it yet, I need to use it for at least a week to give a proper review. I think it's worth picking up just from what I can tell reading the ingredients. I got this for me also, an LED disco toilet light. Five Below is like the Dollar Tree. You could go in for one item and you leave with all kinds of stuff you didn't need. And the wacky stuff like this, I'm a sucker for it. This just clips on the bowl here, and oh no, I didn't bring any batteries. But then you put it in the bowl and it has this disco light. This This will be the closest thing I get to clubbing again. Rave or grave, you pick. Lastly, nothing screams self-care like a $5 hot stone massage kit. In the box, you get rocks, 7 of them. You can just go to Chili's. Most of them have nice landscaping with rock. Pick you one up each time you visit, a little token, memento to remember. Kind of like some of y'all still in those little cups they put the ketchup in. You also get this book. So these go in a pan of water for 30 minutes. I just warmed some water in the microwave in a mug and dumped it in this, and it's been sitting for a while. It gives you techniques. This is the stroking technique. Stroke the landscaping on the skin. Maybe it's one of those things, it'll feel good if someone else does it, but I'm just not seeing it. The warm rock is nice, but for best results, it looks like you're gonna need a buddy with 2 hands. Also, where's her legs? So this is cool, a little gimmicky, because how often are you gonna use it? You can do it on your face. Look at me, the redneck wash-eye stone. Oh, wait, don't do it on your face. Oh my. I like it. It'll give me something to hyperfixate on for a couple days. Learning how to be a masseuse. That wraps up our Five Below haul. My favorite thing is this lip mask, and I think they also had it without the rhinestones. It was $5 and 7 with this JoJo Siwa stuff. But I like it. As always, thanks for joining me for whatever these are. Don't forget, I'm here every single Sunday if you want to subscribe so you don't miss anything. And I'm also on the other side of the internet every Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern time for very boring, straightforward tips and tricks for your hair.